Alright, so a bunch of new games just got revealed, and instead of digging through trailers yourself, I've rounded up 21 of them in one place. Let's take a quick look at what's new, what looks interesting, and what might be worth keeping on your radar. Armatus is a third-person roguelite shooter from the Godfall developers, set in the demon-infested ruins of Paris after a cataclysm called the Vanishing. Players take on the role of a supernatural warrior wielding firearms and celestial powers, battling grotesque enemies across procedurally generated paths. The journey revolves around seeking the mystical Sunless Gate, a gateway to heaven hidden within the broken city. Launching in 2026, it will be available on Xbox, PlayStation 5, PC, and Switch 2, with Day 1 access on Game Pass.
Equipped with our best, you will forge a path through Paris, long decayed. Together, we must reach the Sunless Gate. When we die, we will leave this place. But you return again and again. Really? And why have you come? Is this our salvation? Or is this the end?
Below is an upcoming survival horror game set in Egypt's Great Pyramid, where players step into the role of Alex, a young explorer and reporter investigating a collapsed excavation. Armed only with a camcorder whose night vision relies on scarce batteries, you must navigate claustrophobic tombs and narrow corridors. The journey is filled with tense encounters against mummies and even the spectral figure of Anubis. Launching on PC, it promises a dark, atmospheric descent into old-school horror survival. Brass Rain is an upcoming World War II MMO FPS from Yarnhub Animation Studios, blending large-scale PvP and PvE battles with authentic historical settings. Players can fight as infantry, tank crews, bomber gunners, or naval teams, unlocking true-to-era weapons, vehicles, and uniforms. Backed by $2.9 million in community crowdfunding and over 63,000 Steam wishlists, it promises a cinematic yet tactical combat experience. Entering Steam Early Access in early 2026, Brass Rain aims to deliver the full World War II frontline immersion. Brightfall is a co-op, open-world survival roguelite for 1 to 4 players set on a cursed Celtic island erased from English maps. Players must explore, craft, and fight to push back a living darkness that corrupts the land and mines, with light serving as both resource and weapon. Torches, lanterns, and bonfires restore ground and reveal secrets, but fading light unleashes monsters and madness. Launching first on Steam in 2026, it will later arrive on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch 2.
This place is not as bad as it seems. There's some beauty in here, too. Just remember to stay together and awaken the lights wherever you go. The brighter, the better. Don't, you risk becoming a shadow of your former self. one last warning, lad. This place can not only change you, it can change itself.
Critterville Goes Bankrupt is a whimsical town life RPG where you inherit a royal title and lead a community of woodland critters through an industrial revolution. Blending farming, village management, home building, and high society intrigue, it mixes cozy charm with survival challenges. Players must balance prosperity with modernization while navigating quirky relationships and political drama. Developed by Penniless Games, its release date is yet to be announced on PC via Steam. Drowned Lake is a Brazilian folklore-inspired survival horror set in a sinister coastal forest. When a young documentarian vanishes, players explore the eerie waters by boat using fishing rods and night vision to uncover evidence. The lake hides dark legends, puzzles, and supernatural threats that punish those who disturb its depths. Developed by Monumental Collab and published by Critical Reflex, it's coming soon to PC via Steam. Echo Generation 2 is a direct sequel to Coco Cucumber's nostalgic RPG, arriving in 2026 on Xbox Series X and S PC and Game Pass. Players step into Jack's lost years, exploring a cosmic, dimension-hopping journey inspired by 80s and 90s films and games. The combat shifts from turn-based to a new deck-building system with over 100 unique cards for combos, summons, and devastating attacks. Built in the same colorful voxel art style, it expands Mapletown's charm into a vibrant sci-fi odyssey.
Once forces beyond our reality trapped me. It was a one-way ticket to a whole new world. The question isn't, what can I do to survive? But what can I do to find my way home?
Ferocious is a single-player dinosaur FPS launching December 4th, 2025 on PC via Steam. Players take on the role of San, a survivor stranded on a mysterious island after a boat crash searching for his brother. The game blends fast-paced combat against mercenaries, mechs, and prehistoric beasts, with exploration of lush, hostile environments. Developed by Omyag and published by TinyBuild, console versions are expected in 2026. Glasshouse is a narrative-driven survival RPG set in a dystopian future where humanity lives inside fragile domes after ecological collapse. Players must manage resources, relationships, and moral choices while navigating the tension between safety within the glass walls and the dangers of the outside world. The game blends life sim mechanics with branching storylines, emphasizing community, trust, and survival. Developed for PC, its release window is yet to be announced.
Feels already lived. Comrade, what if I fail?
Anyone who doesn't dream in our language will be an enemy.
Why? Why did you kill them?
I can't be more than what I've been wheeled, and you know it. I will not be guilty of my hunger.
Grime 2 is a surreal action-adventure Metroidvania launching in 2025 for PC via Steam. Players become the stealer of forms, using tendrils made of hands to absorb enemies and summon molds in their shape. The game expands the bizarre, art-obsessed world of the original with new lands full of danger and wonder. Developed by Clover Byte and published by Quali, it builds on the acclaimed 2021 title with fresh mechanics and deeper exploration. Liminal Point is a psychological survival horror where players step into the role of Lyra, a former rock star returning to the fog-shrouded Ashen Point after a cryptic voicemail tied to her band's tragic past. The island is filled with deadly creatures, abandoned spaces, and mysteries that blur reality with nightmares. Inspired by classic Resident Evil-style gameplay, it mixes fixed camera angles, exploration, and tense combat. Developed by Hideworks, it's coming soon to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam, Epic, and GOG.
Why she vanished when everything was coming together? Isn't that why you're here too?
Did you forget what happened on that night? This place remembers, and so do I. I'll be waiting, so come and find me.
Raji. Kaliyuga is the direct sequel to Raji, an ancient epic, set 6 years after the first game's events. Shifting to a third-person perspective, it introduces dual playable characters, Raji and her brother Darsh, each wielding unique mythological powers. The story explores darker themes as gods and mortals blur, with battles against Mahabalasura threatening to unmake the universe. Expected to release in late 2026 or early 2027, it will arrive on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Reanimal is a co-op survival horror adventure developed by Tarsier Studios, creators of Little Nightmares, and published by THQ Nordic. The game follows a brother and sister navigating a corrupted island to rescue their missing friends, blending stealth, puzzle solving, and exploration rather than combat. It will release on February 13th, 2026 for PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch 2 with both co-op and solo play, AI companion.
And the adventures you must be having. So it is not difficult for us to picture the sort of life you are all leading. I know you won't forget us. Good night, and good luck to you all.
Retrospace is a disco-punk sci-fi horror immersive sim set on a space station swallowed by a black hole. Players can sneak through corridors or mutate into a chaotic action hero, facing bizarre creatures and time-bending anomalies. Its 1970s aesthetic blends surreal horror with System Shock-style exploration and player choice. Developed by The Wild Gentleman and published by Quali, it launches on PC via Steam in Q2 2026. Roadside Research is a quirky narrative adventure where players investigate strange phenomena along forgotten highways. Blending exploration, photography, and puzzle solving, it tasks you with documenting bizarre roadside attractions and uncovering hidden stories. The game mixes humor with eerie mystery, turning mundane landscapes into surreal discoveries. Developed for PC, its release date has yet to be announced.
On Probalia Theta 12. Our state-of-the-art technology allows us to blend in and gather all the data we need. Of course, it's important to keep this place up to human standards. Otherwise, the scary ones show up. We need your help. Everyone is being called to Earth to prepare for the invasion. The mission depends on you.
The FormIO Program is a surreal, narrative-driven puzzle adventure set inside a mysterious digital simulation. Players awaken as test subjects navigating shifting environments where logic, memory, and identity are constantly challenged. The game blends eerie storytelling with experimental mechanics, forcing you to decode cryptic systems and uncover hidden truths. Developed for PC, its release window has not yet been announced.
From this very moment, an employee of FormIO. Each day, your mission will be to release a chemical composition into the atmosphere to thicken a protective layer. The FormIO teams designed Silo to make the task fun and accessible to everyone. Silo, short for System for Incremental Logical Operation. P-235, we have a problem. An autonav is crashing near your location. Each day, again. P-235, we have a problem. Again. A refinery is about to explode. Each day. P-235, again. Each day, a problem. Again. We have a problem. Again.
The Mound. Omen of Cthulhu is a Lovecraftian survival horror set in the haunted deserts of New Mexico. Players uncover the secrets of an ancient mound tied to eldritch cults and cosmic horrors. Exploration, resource management, and psychological tension drive the journey as reality unravels under Cthulhu's shadow. Developed for PC, it promises a chilling blend of folklore and cosmic dread. The Regreening is a cozy soilpunk simulation game where players restore a barren world into a lush paradise. You play as Viri, a descendant of humans who refuse to leave Earth, tasked with reviving biomes and befriending folkloric animals. Gameplay blends farming, crafting, and upcycling with magical elements, emphasizing community and ecological renewal. Developed by Positive Impact Games, it's coming soon to PC via Steam. Tides of Annihilation is a dark fantasy action RPG set in a drowned world consumed by chaos. Players battle through shifting coastlines and sunken ruins, wielding elemental powers tied to the ocean's fury. The story follows humanity's last stand against ancient sea gods and abyssal horrors rising from the deep. Developed for PC and consoles, it promises a mix of brutal combat, exploration, and mythic storytelling.
We thought all his knights were dead, yet Lamorak sends one more. I almost admire him.
Tyranno! But you're one of the White King's sorceresses. You destroyed the White Lands.
That destruction is in fact salvation!
You're insane!
You know not of what you speak. Accept your defeat!
Lamorak! She's created another folded realm. I can't reach her.
We cannot cross two folded realms, but this spear can. Take the spear.
The capacity to surprise us. Not enough. Change. Rectus. Even with your new ally, we end this here.
Enemy of my enemy, I lend you my strength.
We fight as one.
Tyranno of the Nine! You will not escape justice! Justice! There is only the King's will!
Go to hell!
Foolish knight, and your foolish foe. Faced with the agony of truth, you choose the comfort of lies. Loyalty without inquiry is in itself a betrayal. Condemn this man!
Valor Mortis is a gothic dark fantasy action RPG where players embody cursed warriors battling through a decaying empire. The game blends brutal melee combat, arcane powers, and tactical survival against hordes of undead and demonic foes. Exploration reveals haunted cathedrals, war-torn battlefields, and moral choices that shape your fate. Developed for PC and consoles, its release date has not yet been announced.
This isn't war. This is damnation.
Zoopunk is a cyberpunk-inspired action RPG where genetically enhanced animals rebel against corporate control in a neon-drenched metropolis. Players lead a crew of hybrid outlaws combining stealth, hacking, and brutal combat to dismantle oppressive systems. The game blends fast-paced missions with narrative choices that shape alliances and citywide chaos. Developed for PC and consoles, its release window has not yet been announced.
That spark didn't come easy, Ray.
Yeah, a few bumps along the way. But I got it.
You really fixing to gamble with it?
1 for 5, it's worth a shot.
Are you worried something might go wrong?
Wrong? I'm counting on it.
It's mine now. Finish him.
Give it back!
Walked right in himself, huh? It's all yours now, boss.
Good work. Now with this, even the Machine Legion doesn't stand a chance against me.
What? Huh?
On the papa!
Right on time! Miss me?
Gotta hand it to you this time, Ray.
If Tron hadn't planned ahead and sent us back up, you'd be done for.
Mission done? Let me take a look.
All accounted for. What's next?
It's time to save Torch City.
And that's all 21 new game reveals, nothing too deep, just a clean rundown so you know what's coming up. If you found something interesting in the list, cool. If not, no worries, more games drop every other week anyway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.